Yeah, let's transition there. Great to have you at my birthday party too. Had a 30th birthday party, and I totally did not expect you at all to be there.
Dude, Aaron threw you an epic party.
Yeah,
Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. The funny thing was I turned 30 in November, and
You don't look a day over 29.
Thank you. You just gotta give this guy a raise, all right? Just first week. The cool thing was the only thing I had to do for that cool party was show up and turn 30. She did everything else. That's kind of how a lot of stuff in my personal life happens. Tell us a little bit about and I brought that up mainly because I wanted to say that's kind of what I've found to be the type of person you are. You didn't have to come. You didn't have to show up. It was kind of out of your way, and you also showed up with your wife, which was cool, man. So spending time with her, and looking forward to spending more time with her and you guys together, because you're just good people. And a lot of times when you meet the wife, you get to learn the truth, anyways, and everything mashed up. So it was cool. Tell us a little bit about your business background.
Sure.
What you've done before this. You can go back as far as you want, and also I want you to talk a little bit about with your business background, because I like to hear what you talked about with your mom. That was and I actually didn't know that much about that until after you came on the team. That was cool for me to learn. So tell us a little bit about who you are, what you've done on the business side of things.
Yeah, of course. So the business side of me is really, and I'll start all the way back at college, went to Concordia University in Irvine, got my BA in business administration. While going to school, I actually was in the automotive business. I worked at the largest Mercedes-Benz dealership in Southern California and had the opportunity to launch some industry firsts with them, which was very exciting. And really, I would say that experience kind of cemented my desire to really go after everything that I felt life could offer. Because, certainly being in the world's largest Mercedes dealership in Newport Beach, you definitely get to meet a lot of people that are possibility thinkers, that are entrepreneurs, that have really created a unique path. So at the time, I don't think I even really knew the depth of what that experience was doing for me, and the power of those conversations and being able to learn from individuals that had really built themselves an amazing life and an amazing career. And looking back on it now, it was very formative for me, which is why I mention it now. Following that, I moved into mortgage finance. So became the vice president of sales for a mortgage company that started as a broker in California, grew to a bank in 26 states. Was really an incredible opportunity to learn how the finance side of the world works. We literally went through everything from just moving paper around as a broker to then moving into banking and dealing with Wall Street and all of those aspects. So it was a very exciting time, and as everybody knows, the mortgage business at that time adjusted. Yeah. And that really prompted for me an opportunity to take a step back and say, okay, what do I really want the career to represent moving forward? It was a perfect opportunity to really evaluate the reinvention, and I found myself being drawn to applying my skill sets into really the industries that I would call direct response, information publishing, however you would term unique opportunities to learn, and normally in a digital atmosphere or a live event atmosphere. So it was really where I was being drawn to, and I think by and large, coming full circle, it came from having experienced those with my mom growing up, with all of the network marketing companies that she had been a part of. Giving you a little bit of a fast forward, my mom's been on the corporate side of direct sales for the last 20 years with a litany of amazing companies. So having had that experience, I felt myself being drawn in that direction and had the opportunity to begin working in an executive capacity with guys like Joe Polish and Chet Holmes, who's recently passed, but Tony Robbins, and then really beginning to move into executive capacities with a software company in San Diego called Traffic Geyser. We did video syndication. Glazer Kennedy, which was the company that represented Dan Kennedy and Bill Glazer, kind of the godfathers of direct response marketing, copywriting, especially marketing via direct mail. And then had the opportunity to participate in all kinds of online promotion. I've actually been able to be a part of over $50 million in information products moved via direct response marketing. So it was something that really was bringing out a lot of excitement in just marketing optimization, data mining, everything that happens in an online business. And that really led me to my most recent position where I was when you and I met, which actually was with Digital Marketer. Digital Marketer is, for those of you that don't know, it's the brand of Ryan Deiss in Austin, Texas, one of the premier online information publishers, direct response companies, and it was truly an incredible opportunity. It really allowed me to take what I knew from the executive side, the management side, the leadership side, and then begin blending that with what I had on the marketing side and all of the tactical and funnel approaches, and bring it together in a unified whole to lead that company. And truly an incredible opportunity. Learning from Ryan Deiss was something I look back on incredibly fondly and very thankful for it. And it's probably one of the things that really led us to have the conversation that we did, because, and for those of you that obviously already know this, Empower Network is special. What Empower Network has been able to achieve under the leadership of the Daves and the work of an incredibly amazing field, you as a company have been able to literally break all of the rules as well as all of the records. And I'm sure you both know that you happen to do that at the same time. So it was something that, although I was in a different company, I was watching you guys. I was paying attention to the campaigns that you were launching. I was watching the field get bigger and bigger and bigger, watching the live events get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it really was unique to be able to steal a 2-hour phone call with you under the guise of a 5-minute phone call and be able to just geek out on marketing for a couple of hours. And so on the professional side, that's really what began our conversation, was meeting more on the field of direct response, not really focused yet on the, let's call it network marketing and direct sales side. And what ended up happening is, as we got to know each other more, he began to recognize that I grew up in the industry of network marketing, that I was in network marketing long before I was ever able to sign up as a distributor. So it really was a cool, I guess I would call it happy coincidence, because we both found that we began to have conversations about the intersections of the power of online marketing and the power of culture and the power of a unified group that is enrolled in a vision that's much, much greater than just the conversion on an online sales funnel. And so it led us very naturally and organically to a conversation of, wow, what you guys are doing is just so undeniably cool. Like the way that you're going about equipping people to achieve their results, and even equipping people to achieve results that they've not been able to achieve at any other point in another company. It just led me to say, wow, I want to know more. I want to further this conversation, which led us to spend a day in Denver, which led us to spend some time in Los Angeles, and then again in Orlando. So professionally, my network marketing life intersected with my direct response career in a way that the Daves felt I was kind of the only mutant that they had met that really, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it, understood both of those sides of the coin that you both have grown up in and been leveraging to the success of Empower.
Yeah, well, that was the unique thing I spotted really quickly after meeting you, was that our industry by itself is weird. If you look at network marketing as an industry, it's just strange. You know what I mean? People act funny. Like Dave Sharp always says, one of the things you said that I just think is so funny, this is the only industry where you'll get a doctor who's making $350,000 a year prospecting in like a 7-Eleven, an $8 employee, and like nervous to talk to him and excited when they get a $3 commission.
Yes, it's true. It's totally true.
It's like the wackiest thing ever. And so network marketing is weird. It grows by different rules. It's not a normal business. People don't understand it who aren't doing it. They just don't. Or who haven't done it or haven't been around it for a while. It takes a long time of being around it to really understand it, even if you're succeeding in it. And so that's a different world. And then on top of network marketing, nobody in network marketing is at all good at direct response. They're awful. I mean, the direct response materials that are created by network marketing companies are the worst sales materials that exist anywhere. I mean, it's not just in a marketing business. They're like the worst anywhere. And so we've had this special combination, and to meet somebody that really understood both those worlds, but also understood the executive side, it was like 5 minutes. I was like, he understands. This is the only person we've talked to that understood. So we have realized, and this is, I think, something that I take it as a gift, is that I realize I am not good at everything. Like, I'm good at 2 or 3 things. I'm really good at maybe one thing, like super good. And everything else I pretty much suck at, you know what I mean? I'm not good at organizing anything. I'm not good at cleaning the house, I'm not good at like organizing financial reports and stuff like that, as we've discovered, right? And that was a real chuckle. He didn't even have to exercise that one, but I'm not good at this stuff. And so we've really stepped out of the way in our business into the things that we can fill with roles that are with people that have skills and talents and abilities that we don't have, because our goal is to give back to the field and to focus on the field and to empower you to raise up to new levels in your business. And so I really saw when we met the gap between where we were and the skill set that was going to allow us to go where we need to be. And the feedback from the leaders, from you being on the board, by the way, a lot of you guys haven't met Jonathan, but a lot of the leadership has. And a lot of the leadership actually came back right away and were like, I know Jonathan, good move. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to have you on board. I'm excited for the vision.
Which, by the way, for those of you that did the checks in the mail, I know we talked about it in Orlando, so thank you.